Hey guys, give me 1 second while I'm just arranging something that I think you're going to like. Well, I like it, so I hope that you guys like it. Okay, great. Time to put this up on the pedestal because I belong in a pedestal. And also because it gives me a more preferable angle for y'all to see my face, and that's what we're here for. I'm just kidding. I haven't done actually any face reveals on the main channel in a minute. Oh, I accidentally turned on some audio. Whoops. Alright, cool. Back to the live stream. Let me arrange all of the doodly dads the correct way. Oh, hey there, Mugenful. Welcome. I'm so glad to see you here. So the way that these live streams typically work is I give about 5 minutes for people to roll in, and then we get into a topic, and then at 45 minutes after I do Lair showcases. I do have something new where it's linked in the description. Hi Buffy, hi Cody. If you guys want me to show off your Lair this week, be sure to fill out the Lair stream, live stream Lair showcasing sheet. This is going to help for just bookkeeping and all kinds of stuff. Hey there, Bethy. I know that I messaged you 2 days ago on Leiden, and you got back to me, and so I'm going to roll out a process, a Google form to get some Leiden admins. Hi, Jillian. And I will run it by Bethy before I approve anyone for adminship. But I started working on the Google form. I think I know basically what I want to do there, and I know the kind of questions I want to ask, and I think that we will be able to set up a great system to get some great admins. So I'm pretty pleased with this spreadsheet that I just made. Mugenful says, I still need to sign up for Flight Rising when they go open on the 11th. Yes, I totally recommend it. I will do a live stream that week dedicated to Flight Rising, since we just had a huge boom on the Pet Simmer Julie channel, unprecedented. If I could show you guys my YouTube analytics, I would. I will do a special video for that Flight Rising registration window, just because I think a lot of people can enjoy it. I want to give it some exposure. I really love that game. Neat. Somebody's buying up my stuff on Neopets. I'm just going to do a bit on Neopets today, mostly getting rid of stuff. If you guys notice, I am going to be putting things up in my shop for 1 Neopoint. So you may say, Julie, those are junk items. Why don't you just throw them away? And I'm not throwing them away because I want that dank Neopoint. I'm all about that change. Oh, actually, let's go to the Battle Dome real quick. Oh my god, Husky is so cute. I've been thinking that I might just want to make Pranky a Yuzuki girl. And before you're like, oh no, Pranky, she's got her life set. She knows who she is. That's true. She does know who she is, and she's a confident, independent Kachik. But I totally have a Disco Kachik morphing potion. Bethy says I need to check my dragons. I haven't in ages. Girl, well, the worst case scenario, they're a little hungry. Let me know and I'll send you some food. Chance says, hello guys, I usually miss this, so I'm so excited. And I'm excited that you're here, Chance. Have a good weekend. I'm glad we're hanging out. Buffy says, I feel like all my dragons are starving and hate me. Sorry, Bubs. I'm sure that they don't hate you. I mean, I'm sure that they're doing just fine and that they're surviving, and they harbor no ill will towards you. Miranda Fairchild, hi Miranda, says, did you get the discard avatar yet? Yes. Trying to think, because my Neopets account is 3 years old now? I'm totally just saying this off the top of my head. Okay, alright, more like 6. Okay, alright, wait a minute. My Neopets anniversary on this account is coming up. Anyways, so this account is 6 years old, and I made this account for YouTube purposes. Oh my gosh, what is my life? I would say I got the avatar right before I left St. Louis, and I've been living in New York City for almost 2 full years. So I would say shortly after the discard avatar came out, the rubbish avatar, I got it, but I still have so many items stocked up in prep for it. Never got rid of it. Mugen Full says, I've been playing Leiden. Also, I'm in the clan. I'm glad to hear it. I've been trying to be on approving people for the clan. Bethy and I are trying to start up weekly raffles because we just have so much inventory in the clan, and I just want it, I'm a huge proponent of an active inventory, actively moving things about. I don't want to hoard stuff. I want to actively contribute to things. So that's what I'm all about. All right, Cody just bought off my shop. Thank you very much. Hold on. So it's been at least 30 minutes since the last time I did some of my dailies. I really wish I had some kind of extension or something that line stuff up by cooldowns, right? Because the Healing Springs cooldown is 30 minutes. I always forget that. When I was really into Neopets, I was all about it. Buffy says, Pet Simmer Clan is literally my fave clan. I'm glad to hear that. I wish it was more active. I'm trying to get in on ramping up that activity. Honestly, the craziest thing about Leiden is that all the time I have so many friends online. There are 19 staff members online. I have 20 friends online. There are only 1,200 users online. Cody Borden says the Wheel of Mediocrity cooldown is 40 minutes. And I would play that more regularly if it didn't take so long for it to go through. Friendly reminder that if you guys want me to show off your Lair later in this video, you're going to have to fill out the Lair showcase spreadsheet. Let me know if there's any issues accessing that. The link is in the description. Do I need to move this so it's more? I'm gonna got a lot going on. Okay, cool. Okay, Battle Dome. I had somebody request a Battle Dome video, and I feel a little bit wrong claiming any ownership over the Neopets Battle Dome because I am so bad at it. Yeah, Bethy says, I am so glad they made the accept all button, else I'd be doing that all day. Same. Oh my gosh. So I hadn't accepted Leiden friends for, I don't know, probably about a month. And I had dozens of friend requests, and I was like, thank God for the accept all. Leon Gamer says, so I got a very interesting lion. Mind checking him out? I am so excited that Leon is on Leiden now because we talked about it for the longest time, and I'm so glad that you waited, and I'm so incredibly happy. Could you put it on the spreadsheet just so I do it at the 45-minute mark? I'm trying to push everyone to do that, just because there's a great amount of reasons why I want to initiate this bookkeeping. One of them is that on the spreadsheet it asks what pop culture convention that you would like to see me at, because I'm planning them. That's a thing I want to do this year. And I'll just accept it. Because I'm planning conventions that I want to go to. And that's very helpful because I want to go to places where y'all are, and I know that you guys are the ones who care because you're the ones that come to my weekly live streams. So it's just very important. I can look at my Google Analytics and see which cities have the most active fan base, but I don't know if those people are just randoms, or I don't know what the deal there is. So I want to make sure that if I'm going to a pop culture convention to see y'all, that some of you might be there. Because I did Anime St. Louis, and that was great, but there wasn't any, oh my gosh. I don't know if you guys just saw this, but this trade, they're just giving me like everything on my wish list. That is so sweet. Oh my gosh, yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I want to do conventions, and I want to give stuff out there, and yeah, so. Wow, 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 wow. Low Drop the Curtain says, hello, hello. I haven't seen you around these parts in a while. I'm very, well, also, I took a break. Leon Gamer says, wow, I am bad at spreadsheets. Don't worry about it. You don't have to be good at it. I can see what the goal here is. Just make sure that you link to the dragon that you want to show off. Okay, my pet wish list. I need to check those off and quickly. Just because I know people will try to send me stuff and I want to be able to accept it. Buffy says, I have 3 friends online on Leiden. Ironically, all 3 are in the stream. Oh, that's great though. No, I love it. I love seeing people talk and chat in the stream chat. Very important to me. I don't think I have enough subs on this channel to have super chat. Whatever that is, I should probably peep on some bigger YouTube live streams to find out what super chat is, but that's fine. Drop the Curtain says, Love's kind of gotten ahead of me. Have you considered attending Gen Con in Indianapolis? I have not. I had not heard of it, but I can add it down as a suggestion to check out. Do you know what time of year it is? I do. I really love Indianapolis. So I'm from the Midwest, born and raised. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, and I love Indianapolis. It is the coolest city. So I would love to go to Indianapolis, especially to just hang out. Alright, and so on the spreadsheet, there's only so many fields that you need to fill out, only the ones with a little red asterisk. I tried to, you know, follow the standards of life in the internet. Let's see. I should not have any more overlap. Good. Okay. Now let's check out the rest of my pending trades I haven't looked at yet. Moth Star Official. No. Cody says super chat people can send you money and their comments appear at the top of the chat. So the streamer is more likely to see their comment, but you read all the comments anyway. Oh, so it's kind of like competing with Twitch. So I recently got the new YouTube layout, and it lets you filter out a video page, and you can see like only the uploaded videos, only the live stream videos. So I might start doing this on my main channel, which I think might be able to do it. I mean, I'm just so into the aesthetic, and I don't like want to spam anyone with like live stream notifications. Okay, let's see. Oh, but that is such a pretty dog. Alright, I'll accept it. So, I mean, I might go back to doing it on the main channel and let this channel rot. I don't know. Maybe I'll try it out next week, because I used to do streams from my main channel, but then it was like cluttering up my video page, and I didn't want people to get confused about like what was and what wasn't a live stream. And at that point, like all of a sudden, I start having a lot of live streams flooding that page, because unfortunately, like, I will make 2 regular videos to 1 live stream, or if, like, hopefully in like an ideal situation, but like when I'm busy, then I might have like 2 live streams in a row or something. So I don't know, I'm gonna try it out. Okay, yeah, you guys could see what tabs I have open, so maybe I should close some of these. Okay, I'm just gonna battle Valen real quick. Buffy Moon says, somebody give me courage to call and order my Chinese food. Do it. they handle phone calls all the time, and I promise you they've had more awkward phone calls than the worst situation that could happen between you and them. You're capable, you're smart, you're interesting, you want Chinese food. Get the Chinese food. Oh man, I'm sorry that you don't have Seamless. It really cuts down the amount of time that you have to interact with people. Oh, so Drop the Curtain says, the Indianapolis Con happens August 20th. Unfortunately, I cannot participate in that then because I'm going to be on a cruise, actually, through that day. I'm on a cruise through the 22nd, I think, so I will not be able to attend that. But I'll look into other Indianapolis conventions, and I'll see if there's a different one that I can do. Neopets. How much is that gonna cost me? Alistair, you're a robot. Let's see. Neowort fungus. So a lot of phone anxiety going on. Yeah, no, phone anxiety is stupid. I had it all the way up until I worked in a call center for like 5 years. And sometimes I still get it, like when I have to call like a client or something. But at the end of the day, other humans have a pretty high tolerance for annoying stuff, especially in their professional lives. So don't worry, you're not going to be the worst encounter that person's had. You know, gotta talk yourself up. Miranda says, when my Neopets are sick, I just wait until the healing springs heals them, which I usually do, but since we're on a stream right now and like ain't got time for any Estates to be sick, I'm just gonna heal them. Buffy says, I've been working in a call center for 3 years, but they're only incoming calls, and I refuse to call customers back even if they ask because I panic. Yeah, I know that's seriously the worst when you have to call someone back. What, did I not? No, I loaded the shop page, but I didn't actually buy it. Leon says, wow, got to chicken smoothie after about 3 months, and they're all grown up, and there's one butterfly wolf, and it's amazing. Bethy says, I doubt I'd be good in a call center because on a phone I'm always like, well, at first you're like that. And then as time goes on and you're more experienced at it, it gets a lot better. Actually, I had a really fun call with a client the other day, and he was asking for support on like a more technical issue, and I was like, oh my gosh, I've trained in the fields for this. So, pretty excited about being able to help someone when I've got lots of IT experience. I felt all kinds of incredibly qualified. But for a long time, you know, I had like a, I don't know, like a huge communication block when I started college, where I was stuttering a lot, and it was just kind of a rough time. But then, you know, I started getting out of my shell, and the IT job totally helped with that. And so, the person I am today. Can't wait for that Habitarium video to come out, because I've got some footage from younger Julie in there. If you're a Patreon backer, then you get to see that video in progress, complete with the bits from 18-year-old Julie. Very exciting. Zombieland Cyrus, hi, how are you doing today? I'm just going through some basic battle dome techniques. If you guys see me doing anything glaringly wrong in the battle dome, let me know. Also, if there's like any like basic tricks you guys think I'm missing out on, please let me know, because I'm going to make a video, and I know I'm going to look in the comments and it's going to be like, oh man, why is she... I don't know. Why is she doing blank? And that's like, I don't know what I don't know is the best way to put it. But I'm just gonna knock all this out of the way. I really don't want to do any Altador Cup. I already played one game, which means I get a participation trophy. So everything else is just background noise, okay? I've been thinking that I need to get back into beauty contest trophies, and I've also been pushing around some really great ideas for Neopets Times, Neopian Times stories. Like I have this really cute series idea where Pranky is a music festival attendee, and I really want to do her reviewing the various Neopets music festivals like on Rhode Island. You know how there's Bonnaroo IRL? She would be going to Bloomaroo, which I think would be really cute. And, you know, stuff like that. Like instead of Coachella, it's something Neopets related. You know? Like Kikochella. I don't know. So, I'm going to do this until I run out of daily tries at this. I think I can do some Lion and Flight Rising dailies again in just a few minutes. Not dailies, but you know, repetitive actions. Man, I really wish that on Leiden there was just like a panel where you could like click to go to the daily instead of that map. I wish there was just like a, I don't know. I feel like the designers of Leiden or Flight Rising or Neopets would be like, that destroys the fun. But is it really fun to remember all of these annoying secondary things? I would say if you're basing your fun off of that, then that's not game design. Because I know on World of Warcraft, when you have quests or whatever, there's all kinds of extensions that break out where to go for quests, where the region to complete that quest is, and frankly, I think that that makes it more fun because it relieves the burden of keeping your own spreadsheet, which just, you know, is what it is. Cody is watching from Germany. Hello! I was just hanging out with my friend from Germany earlier this week on Wednesday. On Wednesday, I think I saw my buddy from Germany. He's back there now. He's in Frankfurt. But hello. Guten Tag? I don't know. I know hardly any German. I studied abroad in the Netherlands for a few months. A little over 5, I think. Many moons ago. Actually got back into Neopets while I was over there. The internet's just so good in Europe. It's also really good in New York City, but that fresh from the tap internet. Alright. Oh my god, it's a wrapped strawberry candy. Oh man, I was thinking about this today, but like I really wish that the Neopets creative team was active. I mean, and yes, we all wish this, we all think this all the time, but particularly because fidget spinners just blew up. And like if it was still like early Neopets, like if Neopets was being developed right now, there would be like 500 fidget spinner toys on the website. Or like if Neopets was developed today, instead of the health shop, it would be like the gluten-free shop, and like everything would be like kale or something. And I just think that would be so funny. And it's a shame that Neopets is not being developed anymore. Like I would love if they released Lutari Island, and Lutari Island had a fidget spinner shop and a gluten-free shop. I think that would be pretty cool, but that's just me. I think it would be funny. Very pop culture. Oh, so Cody says Guten Tag is very formal. Okay, alright. So, yeah, I could just say hello. Hello. I'll keep that in mind for the future. I'm like at the point in my life where I'm no longer around internationals all the time. For I don't know, for like a good 7 years, I was always around internationals, and like now I'm just around East Coasters, which is still culture shock for me because I'm not from here, and I'm just surrounded by people from a different culture, but it's like slightly different than the one that I'm from. You know? Buffy Moon said, I did it. I did the call. Congratulations. I'm very excited, but also jealous that you're going to have some delicious Chinese food. That's what I want. That's what I want my life to be about. I don't know what I'm going to eat for dinner today. We'll see. I think I'm going to have some delicious Soylent and think about my life choices. Got a nice comment. I'll have to be sure to respond to that later. Zombieland says, I mostly just want another Neo purge. Might make the pound chat less stagnant. There's a lot of stuff Neo needs. Agreed. I really wish that a lot of things would change. And yes, another purge would be nice. That would be very good. I would like that very much. It would free up a lot of names. That's the way I feel. Leon Gamer says, what's your haul from this month's Flight Rising event? Mine is 4 goblins, 4 accents, 2 vistas. Nice! I think that at the most what I got, look at me clicking on everything except what I wanted to click on. Wow. 10 out of 10, Julie. I think I got 2 goblins, one I'm going to keep, one I will eventually give away. And I think I also got the apparel. Yeah, I got 2 apparels. Or maybe just 1 apparels. I don't know. Nano Lucio says, hi, I've been watching content for a few months. Now finally managed to catch one of your live streams. Don't know why it took me so long to do since we're in the same time zone. You know, Sundays are super busy for everyone, and I get that. It's just the day of the week that's most convenient for me because I used to do all my channel planning on Sundays. Now I don't do so much planning. Like, I'm just a lot more freeform. But so Sunday was the most natural time for me to do this. So that's how I picked it, but I understand it's not convenient for everybody. Oh geez, Leon said, I spent about 100 gems and about 150 treasure, 150k treasure on the elemental crowns. Wow, it's wild, it's a lot. Yeah, and Leon got 1 chest. Owen Skins, he bought 3, got the 4th one from the chest. So I got 2 chests in the Coliseum, which, like I said, is wild, never happens to me. But yesterday, I was not feeling so well, so I spent quite a bit of time in the Coliseum, and I got another chest, which was just completely random, did not expect that to happen. Why am I in the Coliseum? It does not align with my goals. Okay, so we've got a lot of food here, and my thing with food is that I don't sell it. I save it to feed to my Neopets. So I'm going to put this into the shop. I'll put everything in the shop that belongs in the shop, and then I'm going to go to Lyoden and do some Lyoden dailies. Should I pull up for Villa? Is it worth pulling up for Villa? I don't know. Hypothesis. When I start doing Lair reviews, y'all are gonna start filling out the sheet, right? Hypothesis. We'll see if reality lines up with that. Leon says, just hit level 16 at Baldwin's Brew. Congratulations. I do not do enough Baldwin's Brew. Well, actually, I only do low experience activities at Baldwin's Brew. I'm mostly breaking stuff down and making Soylent, not really doing anything else, which is why I don't really get a lot of experience. Let's see. Yes, okay. My lionesses have returned from their hunt. When does the lion studding limit lift? I need to message somebody because I hit my stud request limit for the first time ever. Also, you know, just a lot of opinions about the certified and monthly event. Like, how do I get to where the waters are rising? How do I get there? How do I get there? I'm sure everybody but me knows. Mugen Full says, I've been on the Flight Rising forums studying the guide section. Definitely, I totally recommend that. Like, a lot of the time I'll get questions. I'm just like, go to the guides, but also I'll help out too. Our good friend Referrals is here. Welcome to the stream. We are doing some quick dailies. I'm convinced that it does not matter how many spots you go to on patrolling. Okay. Ooh, Leon Gamer says, I'm going to make money now when I get the access to breed change bog snake and the egg. Nice, definitely do it. I think it takes a lot of time to breed those, doesn't it? But it's definitely worth it. Buffy says eventually the notification will turn into a flash flood with a link. Does that happen at like 45 after or on the hour? Because I see this notification and I dismiss it because I hate notifications. Okay, let's go to explore. I gotta reduce some energy. Exploring. Do you guys watch RuPaul's Drag Race? Or The Bachelorette? Oh my gosh, I have such strong feelings about both of those things. But most importantly, so you all know how I did that Tyra Banks expose on my channel. I feel like I very, very desperately need to do a follow-up video, a Tyra news video, if you would, about how she's turning her pyramid scheme into just a regular company, and she, like, essentially broke the contracts with all of the beauty-tainers. So if you were signed up to be a beauty-tainer through Tyra Beauty, they just cut everyone loose, and now they're moving to a direct sales model instead of a sales networking model, which I think is just so sad. So if you guys follow me on Twitter or whatever, like, I retweeted somebody's really sad story, like an open letter to Tyra, and I think that we should be dragging her over this. Like, it's clear the business wasn't working because she's moving back to America's Next Top Model. But anyways, I could go on for like an hour. As you guys know, I made like a 10-minute video about it. But it's just like, when I read that news, I was like, oh my god, I need to cover this. The people need to know. But also, it's a weird thing that I'm interested in. It's so niche. So niche. And I don't want to alienate any of my audience space. But also, if you don't like it, you just don't, you don't have to watch it. But, I mean, I don't know. But RuPaul's Drag Race, I'm tied for the lead in my fantasy league, and really hoping for the best. Okay, so who's this? Laika. And we're going to move her to the Beetle Buddies mound. What do we got here? Aw, Buffy says, my dog is staring at me, and y'all should know he's freaking adorable. That dog is so adorable. That dog is the cutest dog. If you guys have not seen Buffy Moon's dog, like, I am obsessed. Like, every time you send me, like, a snap of your dog, it's the highlight of my day. I love that dog. It's so cute. So cute. Okay. Alright. Like, I will never get enough dog snaps from anyone, first of all, or cat snaps. I love them, and I cannot have one, because I just don't have, the bandwidth to take care of an animal at this point in my life, which is fine. Not everyone needs to have a pet, especially I have such a small apartment. Oh, guys, Jesus, so I know I mentioned this, but my channel just, like, did a thing, and I was planning on making a 3,500 specials video, and I was gonna like, I wasn't supposed to hit that number until July. And I was gonna make a video like leading up to it, being like, you know, let me know what you guys want me to do to celebrate. And then like one of the options was gonna be an apartment tour, because like our apartment's like at a really good place right now. Like I've lived here for like a year and everything looks really good. And so like I was like, yeah, now I could finally do it. Like I could show off my lair. I mean, I could show off my apartment. But I don't know if I should wait till 4,000 for that or what I should do. But yeah, so Leon says 3,500. It was just 3,100 just 2 weeks ago. Yes, I know, right? No, everything is just shocking. Okay, let's just accept. Oh, for Villa, you need to get your stuff together. Buffy's dog is an adorable sheepdog. Aw, cat snaps. Oh my gosh. So if you guys don't know, my Snapchat is bonkish, BONKISH, and I welcome pet snaps, dog snaps, dragon snaps, all kinds of snaps. Tell me how your day is going. I'm up for it. You know, just live your life. Mugenful says, I found your channel from recommended after watching Video Game Donkey's video on Neopets. Yes, oh my gosh. So when, I'm a huge Donkey fan. I have been for a few years now. I was seeing a guy and he introduced me to Donkey, I guess like 3 years ago. And so like we had this thing where every time Jason would release a video, we would see who could message each other first that he had released a video. And this is still the thing that we do. We don't see each other anymore, obviously. I moved across the country, live with my now partner, but like we're still very good friends, and we still message each other whenever Donkey releases a video. So it was like Thanksgiving. I was hanging out with like my boyfriend's family, and I get a notification on my watch, because I have a smartwatch. I got a notification on my watch that Donkey released a video. And I freaked the heck out, because I could tell from the thumbnail, you kind of see, I don't know if you see the thumbnail. No, you see like the video title on the watch, and it said like Neopets, and I about died. Like, I was like, oh no. My reaction was, oh no, because I watch all of Jason's videos, and I know that if he doesn't like something, he will absolutely drag you for it. And so I was like, oh no, what if this is him hating Neopets? And then I watched it like a couple days later, and I was like, oh my god, this is great. And then I started getting all these views, and I was just so happy that a YouTuber that I really respect liked my channel and was the reason why I was getting a lot of support all of a sudden. It was just a really great moment, and I'm just super happy for Jason and Leah and their success, and just for just everything about them. They're just so great. And yeah, that's me gushing over Jason and Leah. But yeah. Lots of dog talking. I love dogs. They're so cute. Every time I see a dog, it's my new favorite dog. I don't know if you guys know about this, but in New York City, Husky Pomeranian mixes are just so popular. They are very cool. You see them everywhere. Okay. I need to update. I keep track of. So a currency award is when you refer a person to the game, and then they purchase the in-game currency. They purchase the paid currency, and then you get a kickback. So I get a lot of it. And I'm so happy that Fervilla tells you how much you make, because I keep track of how much I've made for games. Also, hi Cyronix. I don't know if I said hi to you yet. I think you commented earlier. Don't know if I said hi. But anyways, I keep track of the games that tell you how much you've made for the games. And even though Flight Rising, I cover more, I just have like a better relationship with Flight Rising, I think I've actually made more from Fervilla, even though I've been playing Fervilla for a lot shorter. I'll tell you guys how much I've made. I don't know if this is against the rules, but if it is, then whatever. I don't need it. I don't need your fake rules. Okay. Okay, so that was May 6th, so I've got that one tracked, and this is 6-1. And I got 5 gems, and I've worked it out previously. I don't know how. Fur cash, I think, is how it goes. Oh man. Fervilla. What a game. So altogether, I've made about $500 for Fervilla. According to all of these currency awards right here, I've made $500 for Fervilla. In case y'all were wondering. And then, you know, I get the Fur Cash kickback, which I don't really use for anything. So how many, if you add up all my bonuses, and some people have dropped mad money on Fervilla using my referral code, I've made 660 Fur Cash. And then you have to keep in mind that sometimes people will buy Fervilla Cash and then send it to me. And I'm just like, oh no, I don't even play enough to justify this. So I wish there was an easy way for me to, like, within the confines of the rules, give it back to the community. But I don't even play enough to know what it's like. Maybe I should just... Cyronix says you're swimming in the virtual monies. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. So Flight Rising and Fervilla are the 2 games that tell you how much you've made, or referral points. I don't know if Tattered Weave does. But I know... Oh, Bethy says, I'm so tempted to make another painty for you, Julie. That was a fun experience. Hey, if you want to, like, I've got the Fur Cash to get another painty, I don't know, map, whatever it's called, if you want to. And, you know, I think about it all the time about making my own painty, but then I'm just like, but I could be doing blah, 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 and then I never get around to it. I don't think I get any kickbacks on Tattered Weave, but they let you know if somebody you referred joins. So that's something. Not like this is important. Like, it's not. Like, it's not a thing that matters. Gosh, Tattered Weave is so beautiful. If I were to make a virtual pet game, I would want to work with the Tattered Weave team. This game is just so polished, but I just don't think it's very... Does it tell you how many users are online? If it doesn't, there's probably a reason. Which is like the rudest thing to say on the entire planet. It doesn't have to have a reason. It could just be because they don't prioritize that. But I like to keep track of that stuff. There are 256 users online for Villa right now. It doesn't tell you on Neopets anymore. Wonder why. 1,200 on Leiden and 2,800 on Flight Rising. Oh, Buffy says community tab has a users online thing. Oh, nice, it does. Hi there, Cupcake. Kat, we're about to go into Lair showcases. If you'd like to see about me showing off your Lair showcase, there is a link in the description that I recommend you checking out. Nano says, would it be better to start Flight Rising or Liaden? So you can only register for Flight Rising once a month. They have a week-long registration window, and the next one isn't until the 10th, I think. Somebody mentioned it earlier. And Liaden is open all the time. So depending on if you want to start it now or later, choose that way. If you like dragons, then obviously pick Flight Rising. If you like lions, obviously pick Liaden. It depends on how much you want to put into a game, because I feel like Liaden is a little bit more demanding than Flight Rising. If you just want to play for like 15 minutes a day, do Flight Rising, but if you want something really in-depth that you can like get into the trenches with and like work, then Liaden. But like Flight Rising is a lot lower investment, in my opinion. 11th. Thank you, Mugen Fool. So the next Flight Rising registration window is on the 11th. Thank you, I appreciate that very much. Ceronic says, Flight Rising has the most users online for any virtual pets I've ever seen. So actually, we're about to jump into the Lair showcases, but let's see if I could pull up this spreadsheet real quick. I used to keep track of users online throughout all the games that I play. And so, this is like a very old spreadsheet, but it was like Flight Rising metrics. Let's see if I could find it really quick, and I could show you guys in history what it was like. Oh man, I used to do so many giveaways. Okay. AH Dragon Numbers, is this it? Hasn't been updated since 2015, so it's probably this one, but let's see. Cupcake says, are you going to try to do any Neopets in the stream? I did start off by doing a little bit of Neopets with the Battle Dome. Usually the way this goes is like, it's dictated by what everybody wants to see. Let's see. Ooh, obviously somebody, yeah, okay. Let's do that. How many people do I have? Let's see, live stream Lair showcasing. It's all good, Cupcake. It's all good. It's all good. Usually, like, I jump between all kinds of games. So I think I should have numbers that compare Flight Rising now to Neopets a few years ago. Oh no, the spreadsheet is a monster and so embarrassing. Alright, I don't think I have it. But, yeah. Alright, whatever. I will try to find that spreadsheet, and it's like a fun thing to talk about some other time. Hey, Ceronic says, I want to show off my lair, but everyone's starving because I'm so low on food. Hey, if you show off your lair and we see you've got a lot of meat eaters that need some meat, who knows? Somebody might send you some meat. I don't know. I don't judge if, like, they're hungry or if they, like, don't have lore or something. So please don't let that hold you back. Okay, cool. So we're going to start off with Leon's Liaden Lair. Woohoo! Oh, and so this is cool. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm going to mood boost this lion. Okay, cool. So anyways, so this is Leon's. Leon, is this your alpha? Or is this just this one is so cool. No, this is just a regular one. He is very cool. I really like that mane. And what does he have? Albino base, which is cool. He's got blue face and red dapple and glacial points. Ah, I see. Very cool lion. You're right. I'm glad that you named him that. And then let's go ahead and check out. And so this is a new lair, so you have the original alpha. Good choice. And we're just going to go through them all real quick. This is a very good beginner lair. I'm so excited that you're here. This lion is going to come to heat. I would recommend not staying away from the lion sales. I mean, go out there, get some lions, acquire them, build up your lair. sometimes, people who are selling their lines really just want to get rid of their lines. So, like, if you're starting out, I totally recommend going and buying lions. Cody says, I jumped out for a while to watch the video game donkey video you mentioned. Was awesome. I agree. They're very funny, Jason and Leia. In that video, they mention abandoned Neopets designs. I have a video with that same name, abandoned Neopets designs, that I totally recommend watching if you like that bit about the old Neopets that got redesigns. Totally, totally recommend that. What time did I start? Okay, I'm gonna put down what time I started going over Leon's Lair, just so in the video description I could update it later. So if people are like, oh, I want to see what Julie said about my lions or my dragons, that way we can quickly jump there. Hi there, Distant Crackers. How are you doing? We're going through Lair showcases right now. If you want me to show off your Lair, go ahead and fill out the spreadsheet linked below. Only those with red asterisks are required. All right, cool. So, Leon, welcome. Would you like for me to send you some lines? I very much could, if you're interested. I don't know how much you're playing or what it is. Ah, Leon says, I was so sad. My first line was a lot better looking than this alpha, but I re-rolled and got you. Well, it's not a nightmare at least. It is definitely not a nightmare. Oh, you don't have space. Okay, all right, that's fine. Cupcake Cat says, I cannot unsee the soup fairy and the giraffe neck. Let me jump over to the soup fairy. She's where? I always mess it up. I think she's in the plaza, not the bazaar. They're just not distinct names. It's so easy to forget which one is where. Is she in the marketplace? She might actually be in the marketplace. There she is. Is it because she's got a long neck? Cannot unsee. Did I? I know I pointed out that Illusion had a weirdly long neck. Little Miss Bookadict, hi there, says that the lion with a red-white lion looks amazing, and I agree. This is a very, very cool lion. Named cool, too. All right, so now we're heading over to Flight Rising, and we're going to check out Bethy's lair, including the dragon Eric. So, oh man, ooh, lots of Codals and Sky Dancers and Wild Claws, which is what I'm all about. Oh, there's a lot of crackle going on here. You don't see that too often. Ooh, okay, I get why you wanted me to show off Eric. All right, what time is it? It's 0:52. Yeah, no, the purple looks great. Ooh, okay. So I'm seeing a theme here. You really like the hex and the giraffe, which is right. It's a really cool gene to do. I think so, at least. Olivia says, I have to go before you review my lair, but I will check back later to see it. Thank you for the live stream. Thank you for so much for joining, Olivia. I really appreciate it. It's cool seeing ya. Oh, so this is Quentin, and Quentin has the different cats, which are just so cute. I love the little floofy Maine Coon. My parents have a Maine Coon. Cutest, friendliest cat that I've ever known. And the orange tabby, they're just all so cute. I love seeing the cats in the Flight Rising style. It's just perfect. And that skin is absolutely lovely. I love that you can like see through it a little bit, so you really get that bright Caribbean and that lemon smoke, and the purple faucet just makes it a little orangey. I have this same skin on one of my dragons, and they look so different. Cupcake Cat says, have any tips for beginners on Flight Rising? Sell things that you don't have a plan for. Sell often. Use Baldwin's Brew whenever you can. level up dragons. And when you're leveling up a dragon, it can be an intimidating task. So try to do 1 level a day up until 25 for 3 of your dragons. And that will be your Coliseum crew, and that's always useful to have. But it's really intimidating to do, so just try to do 1 level a day. And then at 25 days, 1 hour a day, you've got a fully leveled up Kali team. Cupcake Cat, if you want to join Flight Rising on the 11th, there will be another registration window, and I will make a video about it. Any beginner Aladdin tips? Yes, I think I covered it a little bit earlier, but don't be afraid to buy lions. All right, I'm gonna beach them. Okay, so I really like the crackle. It works really well with the daub. You've got the classic bar daub combination, and fog is such a great color. I love it because it looks a lot like platinum on the belly portion. All right, this is Albion, which is a Codal male, my favorite combination of gender and dragon, sex and dragon. I really like the platinum hex because platinum's my favorite color on Flight Rising, and hex is super cool. I really like the circuit over it, and I like how you matched the familiar. Let me see if I can scroll up so you guys could see it a little bit better. I really like the way that you matched the familiar with the dragon. Then we've got Erike, which is the one that you particularly wanted me to look at. I really like on this one the Stone Toxin and Hunter Thylacine because it gives like a really strong camo look, but the Orca draft is like very modern and clean just because that's the color Orca. It's very beautiful. I'm a big fan. Like it. This is a cool dragon and the familiar matches, so no complaints there. Then we've got this unnamed Codal girl who also really matches her familiar. And yes, I like Codals a whole lot, but even more than Codals, I like light blue toned circuit, and I love gray colors. I especially like gray tones on Codals because according to Codal official lore, dull toned Codals are kind of shunned. So like whenever I see one in the wild, I'm like, that's my girl. You get it. Alright, then we have Astralkin, which is another Codal male. I'm sorry if you guys could tell, I'm a little biased. This is Astralkin, Codal male. I love Codal males, my absolute favorite. This is Charcoal Platinum Periwinkle. Periwinkle is really beautiful. I love Periwinkle paired with platinum tones. I know I've got a dragon like it. And this is that very nice giraffe hex. And Glimmer is one of my favorite. Thank you very much for sharing your Lair with us. I appreciate it, Bethy. All right, cool. We're going to go through Olivia G's dragons real quick. She wanted us to, this is at 58. I'm going to lock the sheet. And let's see. No, just because otherwise I don't know if I will be able to finish in time. All right, there we go. Okay, cool. Okay, I need to add a little clause on that sheet about how I will lock the sheet at a certain time, just because I don't want to go over too much. Okay, so the next one to go through was Olivia's Lair. Cupcake Cat says, I just rolled my alpha. What should I do? Pick whichever one you think works best for you. Usually your first alpha will not be one that you really like, but when you're learning the game, it can be a little overwhelming in general. I did just do a video like a week ago about what it looks like when I play Lair, so I strongly recommend checking that out. But your first alpha is probably not going to be one that you have too much attachment to, but you're also learning the game, and there's a lot to the game. So I recommend checking that out, but also keeping that in mind. All right, so Olivia, and the number one that they wanted to show off was Gabon. So I'm going to try to find Gabon. Ooh, that one's cool. Alright, so this is Gabon. Gabon has cerulean petals, overcast current, and sky basic. I think that the cerulean petals, cerulean is one of my favorite colors. I mentioned this a lot in the Hazakawa video. Cerulean is like one of my #1 color for original characters. And the green and the yellow tones in this primary really match the eyes, and just a very cohesive piece, especially with the ripple. The ripple plays into that too. All right, so the other ones I want to bring up are Petal, and then we're also going to do Lulabelle. Oh, I should update this to show that it was like right at the hour mark. All right. And then we're going to, okay. I'm gonna look at these two. We've got Petal, who's triple basic, but very, very cute. This is a pro gen, it looks like, or a first gen, and you've got a lot of pink apparel on it. Very nice. I like just how cute and simple it is. It's incredible that this is your pro gen. Oh my gosh, can we get a lot of love here? Actually, hold on, hold the phone. This is a pro gen that's pink, rose, and coal. Coal is such a great random because the tertiary is random, right? That is really great. There's 1,000,001 ways to customize this, and they're all wonderful. That's absolutely good. Oh, Rapunzel's. I know exactly who you are. You messaged me earlier. All right. Anyways, this is Lulabelle, which is following that color combination, and it is Petals Shimmer Basic, Rose Lavender Grape, and those are also great. I would love to see that grape stained. That would be absolutely beautiful. 10 out of 10. I really love the colors that are going on in this layer. Nice pastels, light colors. Let's open up Charmeuse, and Charmeuse is Iridescent Butterfly Underbelly. Sironic says, wait, shirts are random. Couldn't you pick all 3 colors, or am I misremembering? I don't